Occhio, occhio! Oh! Madonna, basta pedalare!
I have raced in many places across Europe, but few locations combine mountains, history and riding quite like this corner of Italy. To better understand what makes this place special, let's hear from Paolo, the race director.
Siamo nella Natisone Bike Arena, questa vallata che ospita 18 trail e quasi 40 km di discese, che ha ospitato l'anno scorso il campionato italiano Enduro. La federazione, dopo l'ottimo risultato dell'anno scorso, ci ha richiesto di organizzare quest'altra tappa della Coppa Italia, che è il trofeo più importante in Italia di quest'anno.
Yes, but at least it's straight.
In Enduro, it is mandatory to do each of the courses, called stages, once. In our case, we had a total of 4 stages.
Ok, ajmo gore nazad.
This is also an opportunity to stop at some of the most challenging sections and retry them to get it right for the race day.
Dai, bravo, bravo! So cool to see young kids ripping.
As you can see, many riders stop to take a look at the lines, see how others tackle the challenge and try it themselves.
Ok. Oh. Ciao ragazzi.
Ciao.
For Saturday training, we say we ride blind, meaning we haven't been riding these trails before, and this is our first time descending them. This can be quite challenging, especially on harder technical sections. This is why it is always important to look ahead as much as possible and not into your front wheel.
Oh, gnarly part. Yeah, boy! Occhio, occhio! Yeah!
To reach the highest trails, we first load our bikes onto the shuttle, as it saves us hundreds of meters of climbing, but not all of it. The road ends well below the summit. From there, everyone pushes their bikes for the final climb towards Mount Matajur, standing at 1,641 meters above sea level. The view from the top is worth every step. From up here you can see both Italy and Slovenia, while far below sits San Pietro al Natisone, the center of today's race.
Ah, Stefano, che linea!
Many choice.
Many choice.
This one, then on the left, that stone, then go to the right.
Every winter, this mountain hosts the famous Matajur avalanche, where hundreds of riders mass start from the summit and race all the way down to the valley.
Yeah, boy! Woo! Whoa! Ho, ho. Look at the view! Oh my god, this is amazing!
This weekend we'll be racing 3 stages descending from Matajur, connected by steep transfer climbs that are just as much as a part of the challenge as the racing itself.
Usred stage pijemo vodu.
Oh! Woo! Oh, oh. Whoa, 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 whoa! Woo! We will need maximum concentration on this stage because there are these ruts which you really have to precisely go into. To. Točno to. Ma easy. Oh my god. These ruts. Tutto bene?
The second stage was probably a trail with one of the fastest sections I have ever ridden.
Whoa! Whoa! No way! Ovo ću ja gurat. Nema šanse. Ovo nema šanse. Samo ću potrčat ovo.
The stage had a few climbs, but this one was really steep. Even though I'm sure some riders did it, I decided to push up. We had a flat tire situation, puncturing the tires so hard that the tire sealant couldn't patch it up, so we had a break to fix it up, and at the same time saw some riders do some other technical climbs. This was one of the toughest rock gardens, where it was important not to lose speed, but at the same time not to overcommit and crash.
Znači mora, samo si ga pregazio.
Ne, nemam ti šta reći. Samo sam išao. I kao krenulo me i rekao pa niš, ajde. Whoa!
After a full day of practice, we traded dusty trails for the refreshing waters of the Natisone River. Unfortunately, the day didn't end exactly as planned. Something was seriously wrong with my rear wheel. A bearing inside the rear hub had completely failed. Thankfully, that's one of the things I love about mountain biking community. Everyone immediately started looking for a solution, and eventually I was pointed towards a local bike shop called RW Bikes. Remo managed to replace the hub bearing and get the bike race ready again. The repair took longer than expected, so I had to skip Saturday's Prologue. Even though I couldn't race it myself, I still grabbed my camera and headed out to capture the action. In Enduro, a prologue is a short opening stage, usually held the day before the main race. It counts towards the overall classification and often determines the starting order for a race day.
Madonna, basta pedalare, basta per oggi.
Divertente, corta e molto intensa. Bella, corta però fisica, divertente.
Odlično. Vruće, za popest, puno pedale, ali prva lega.
Race day begins in the center of San Pietro al Natisone, where riders are officially called onto the start podium before setting off. It's a short ceremony, but the real day is only just beginning.
Numero 54, Filip Radulović. 3, 2, 1.
From there, hundreds of riders queue up with their bikes before loading them onto shuttles that takes us high into the mountain once again. Just like during practice, the road only gets us so far, so the final few hundred vertical meters still have to be earned on foot, pushing the bike all the way to the summit of Mount Matajur. It's a demanding start to the day, but standing at 1,641 meters above the sea level with views stretching across Italy and Slovenia, it's hard to complain. One by one, riders make their final preparations, check their equipment and focus on the descent ahead.
Woohoo! Oh. Oh, yeah, but oh. Oh. Oh.
Molla, molla!
Oh, Jesús María! Whoa, what a rock garden!
Unfortunately, my race didn't quite go according to the plan. As you can see here, near the end of the stage 3, I crashed in a rock garden. The impact bent my handlebars, forcing me to stop and straighten them before I could continue, and more importantly, I landed heavily on my left hand and my thumb started swelling almost immediately. At that point, I had a decision to make. There was still one stage left, but I'm not here chasing championship points or professional results. For me, mountain biking is about challenging myself, exploring new places and enjoying the people I meet along the way. With an injured thumb, it simply wasn't worth taking unnecessary risks, so I decided to call it a day before stage 4. Sometimes the smartest decision is knowing when to stop. Thankfully, one unfinished stage couldn't take away from an incredible weekend. Like many Italian races, the day ended exactly how it should, with great food, good company and plenty of stories to share after a long day on the trails. Before we go to the outro scene, I definitely want you to hear out the main organizer and see what he has to say, because there are some important information if you want to visit this area.
La Natisone Bike Arena ovviamente non chiude per questo fine settimana di gare, ma è aperta tutto l'anno. Appunto ci sono sentieri ormai per tutte le esigenze, da quelli più facili a quelli più impegnativi. C'è un servizio shuttle, c'è un servizio guide. Qui potete girare un fine settimana intero con lo shuttle e non riuscite a vedere tutti i sentieri, quindi è un'ottima occasione per fare per esempio un weekend di riding. Ci sono anche tanti sentieri per chi vuole usare le bike, c'è il fiume, ci sono tanti posti buoni per mangiare, l'ospitalità è ottima, i prezzi sono ancora contenuti, quindi è un invito anche a chi vuole venire da noi. Basta guardare il sito natisonebikearena.it e c'è tutto.
Even though my race ended a little earlier than planned, I leave San Pietro with great memories, new friendships and yet another destination I'll happily return to. Because sometimes the best part of racing isn't the result, it's the journey that gets you there. Thank you for watching the video, definitely subscribe if you like these videos and share them to your friends. And see you on the next race!